What are the progress calculation configurations on metric and to-do type of key results in UpRaise? On my screen here, I've already navigated to an objective detail page, which has a bunch of metric type of key results. Let's first understand the concept of progress calculation, right? As far as the key results within UpRaise are concerned, they are of the type metric, to do, and then Jira issues via JQL. Metric and to do are special type of key results. In case of metric, you obviously are tracking some kind of numeric data, whether that is increment in traffic, increment in revenue, decrease in churn rate, whatever it is that you can track in terms of numbers. To do is a milestone type of key result, which essentially has a binary progress. It's either 0% or 100%, nothing in between. Now, when you create a new key result, let's say we are creating this metric type of key result, you will notice, and we have already created a different video that talks about this process of creating a new key result of type metric and to do and the others. In this video, we'll solely focus on this aspect, progress calculation. By default, the progress calculation for a metric key result or a to-do type of key result when you're creating it is manual. However, in case of metric key result, it is possible to automate this progress calculation by using the Jira issues option or the other key results option. So let's look at these options one by one. When you change the progress calculation for this metric to be done through Jira issues, you'll see a different set of options. You'll notice, first of all, you have to choose an aggregate function. Here it says count. Then you also are able to choose sum or average, right? So let's just imagine that you want to count number of stories that go live in a certain quarter, right? So let me quickly cancel this one because we already have a bunch of relevant key results. So for example, this key result says at least 30 stories go live for UpRaise apps in this quarter. Now you will notice this has this small progress calculation icon, solid. If I click on it, I'll see the progress calculation is currently automated through Jira issues, and the aggregate function that is used is count. So what it is doing is it's counting the Jira issues that are returned by this JQL. So as soon as you choose Jira issues and then use the aggregate function count, sum or average, the next step that you are supposed to choose is the JQL. JQL give you different search results at different point in time, and UpRaise will periodically fetch the search results and accordingly do the calculations. For example, in case of count, it will simply look at what the count is, the number of Jira issues that are being returned by this JQL, and update that into the current value for the metric. If I use this as sum, then I also have to identify on which field I want to do the sum, right? So let's say instead of tracking the number of stories, you want to track the story points, right? So typically Scrum teams do have this key result of increasing their velocity. So obviously what you want to do is, based on your past experiences, past velocities, you can sort of stretch yourself and set up a metric key result that says this quarter I want to complete stories worth of 60 story points or whatever. And then you choose the sum aggregate function, define the JQL, and the system will periodically update the current value for metric key result. Now, let me quickly navigate to this key result detail page. You'll notice there is this JQL that we have defined. It is counting the number of issues obviously, since we are only looking at the numbers and not sum or average, here you'll also notice if I navigated to the history, actually, you will also see automatic progress updates. So here, the progress was updated from 0 to 20 when the current value was updated from 0 to 6, right? This was a system made change because the JQL was evaluated by the system automatically and the current value was updated on its own. So here the current value is 6, new value is 9. Again, on 2nd of Feb, 6 p.m., there was one more story that was returned by this JQL. And so the current value changes from original value 9 to new value 10. So this is how you can automate progress calculation for metric type of key results through Jira issues, right? So there are a number of other use cases. You can utilize this for, let's say, reducing number of critical bugs that are currently available in your project, open critical bugs, right? You can also utilize that. For example, I showed you earlier, story point estimation. You can also do average story point estimation or average time spent, average work ratio, whatever makes sense for your situation. You can utilize those Jira issues through JQL and come up with relevant progress calculation configurations for metric type of key result. Then the second option you have here is other key results, right? So manual, we have already seen that in the other video where you created different types of key results. Jira issues, we looked at it just a couple of minutes ago. And then the third option that you have for metric type of key results is other key results. What this does is it allows the progress calculation for this given metric type of key result to depend on other key results that you have created within UpRaise, right? So imagine at a department level, you have a key result that says get at least 30 certifications across the entire organization, right? Now, obviously, for the 30 certifications to happen, that key result will have to be distributed across different teams of the department. So, what you would want to do is you'll want to create key results that are team specific at a lower level, and then maybe distribute that 30 number across, let's say, 3 teams, 10, 10, 10. And then you can define progress for this current key result, the department level key result, to be coming from the other key results. So you can search for this other key results and add them as key results that are contributing to the progress of the current key result. Here as well, you have the opportunity to choose aggregate function. Should it be sum of current value, average of current value, right? Now, let's understand this a bit better. Here you are able to link metric key results as well as to-do type of key results. In case of metric key results, you have the current value, which is utilized. So for example, here the target value is 30, and these two metric key results, let's say they have their current value as 3 and 4. In case of your using the aggregate function sum of current value, then that will mean 3 plus 4, 7. In case of to-do type of key result, the thing is that to-do type of key result has binary progress. It does not have any current value. So it's either 0% or 100%. So in this case, system, if you have linked this third to-do type of key result in here, then the system will pick its value as 100 or 0, depending on what its status is. So you'll have to be mindful of the fact that if you are mixing up different types of key results in here for the current key results progress calculation, how the progress calculation works. right? So in majority of the cases, you would want to link only metric type of key results to other metric key results for sum of current value or average of current value progress calculations. This was for metric. Now let's navigate to a to-do type of key result. This is a to-do type of key result. When I click on it, I'm offered only two options. Here you don't have the Jira issues option. You are offered an option that says other key results. Like I said, to-do types of key results are a little different. What they do is they have binary progress. It's either 0% or 100%. Thus, in this case, when you choose other key results, the conditions that are offered for metric type of key result, you had aggregate function. For to-do type of key result, you have condition. There are two conditions: all linked key results are done, or any one or more linked key results are done. Here as well, you are able to choose either to-do type of key results, metric type of key results, or even Jira issues as key results. And what will happen is, let's say if I pick this one because this is a to-do type of key result, and then pick even this one because that is even a to-do type of key result, and the condition is all linked key results are done. So the progress for the current to-do type of key result will be dictated by the linked key results. As soon as all of them are done, all of them are 100%, the progress for this one will be updated automatically to 100%. If you choose the other option and the other condition, any one or more linked key results are done, then any one of these key results are completed, the current key result will be marked as completed. The use cases here are also similar to what we saw in case of metric type of key result. Whenever you have a higher level key result that should be dictated by contributions from lower level key results, you can utilize this. I know there is a lot of information to digest in this video, but I hope this was helpful. Thank you.